We are A-okay.
Alright, so this poem is called Same Love. Yeah. I am standing in the checkout line with a bag of groceries for a romantic dinner with my sweetheart when the cashier, noticing either the rainbow pin on my bag or the thin silver ring in my nose, tells me, you know, I totally support the gays. I think that all love is the same. And I want to ask her if any of her ex-boyfriends were ever dragged through the streets by their collars and given black eyes and broken teeth because they dared to kiss her. But instead, I bite my tongue and keep quiet because everybody knows that the gay rights movement needs the support of straight white cisgender journalism majors swinging their star-spangled hips held up by their Bible belts to the tune of Being Savior, who then turn their backs whenever we decide to use the word queer. I have seriously had someone tell me that I should be thankful for you letting us get married. Don't tell me not to be angry when my lover can be legally fired in 29 states, me in 33. There's a reason y'all are fighting for gay marriage and not queer rights. I know. It is easier to see white picket fences over barbed wire, but this is the truth. The group with one of the highest rates of drug abuse and suicide is queer homeless youth, and 1 in 2 trans women of color will be brutally assaulted or murdered before their 40th birthday. My lover could not make it through the night because someone across the street decided that they were not human enough. And you want me to be thankful. Like, thankful for Ryan McElmore putting his throat on the line to bring gay representation to the hip-hop industry, not like Angel Hayes Leaf, Mickey Blanco Zebra Cats, and every other queer rapper who came before him. Like, thankful for the HRC for bringing awareness to white cis monogamous families. They're turning their backs on queer people of color and leaving trans kids in the streets. Like, thankful for straight allies whose definition of allyship is not hating queer people. To the people who think the A in LGBTQIA stands for ally, you are not entitled to space in my community when there are states that would prefer secession over the legalization of marriage equality. You are not entitled to space in my community when there are people who have to decide if it is worth the risk of being beaten or arrested just to use the bathroom that matches their gender. You are not entitled to space in my community. You are not entitled to space in my community. That isn't to say I'm not thankful for the people who speak up in the places that we can't, but there is a difference between speaking with and speaking over. In a crowded room, your voice will always be heard. We are still fighting to be heard. We still have to wear oppression under our skin, so our love is not the same, y'all. My love is boys with skinny wrists having their chest filled up with the word faggot, who then still have the room to hide their boyfriends' hearts in their throats. My love is girls who only holding onto their breath because they were told they were going to hell, were still able to find God in their lovers' veins. My love is kids with coyote genders so wild west they have to run rivers through their bloodstreams just to see the sunrise, y'all. My love is learning to fuck with the lights off because our bones creak too loud in the bright and there are fathers waiting at the bottom of the staircase looking out for supernovas they can turn into black holes, y'all. My love is full of kindling because we were not worth your ashes. What I mean to say is there is a difference between fulfilling the expectation that you will not hate me for who I am and taking to the streets at the risk of being beaten back and bruised because you saw that we were caught at the throat, because you know that we are still on fire.